Hello again everyone, and welcome to another episode of Gospel and Spade. Today we will be taking a brief look at the history, notable historical features of, and biblical connections of the ancient city of Hierapolis in Turkey. The city of Hierapolis, known today as Pamukkale, is situated on the northern side of the Lycus River Valley in western Turkey, in what was the Roman province of Asia. The exact date of the origin of the city is unclear, though it is generally believed that it was founded at some point between the 4th to 2nd centuries BC. The origin of the name of the city is also debated, with some believing that it was named after Hera, the mythical wife of Telephus, who himself was supposedly the son of Hercules, who was the son of Zeus. The name could also have been based upon the Greek word Hieros, which means holy, and that the city was named Hierapolis or Holy City because of the presence of several important temples in the city, which included temples to the gods Apollo and Pluto. In 129 BC, the city became a part of the Roman province of Asia, and remained so during and beyond the New Testament period in the 1st century AD. The city during the New Testament period suffered severe damage during two devastating earthquakes that occurred in 17 AD during the reign of the Emperor Tiberius and 60 AD during the reign of the Emperor Nero. However, the city was rebuilt after both disasters and prospered well into the 3rd century AD, after which it began to slowly decline and to be abandoned. During biblical times, the city was, and in fact still is, famous for its mineral hot springs that were believed to have healing properties. As a result of this belief, many different people from different regions visited the city to bathe in its famous springs so as to be healed from their physical afflictions. Unfortunately, many people, while seeking healing at the city, actually died as a result of their illnesses during their stay there. Those who were wealthy and important enough were buried in elaborate tombs and sarcophagi that were situated outside of the city. Over 1,200 different tombs have been so far discovered in and around Hierapolis. The famous mineral hot springs also created the large natural travertine cliffs and terraces that can be seen from miles away as a person approaches the city. These formations were created over time as the mineral waters, which contain a lot of calcium, flowed over the cliffs and were evaporated by the sun, leaving behind layers of calcium which formed this impressive natural wonder, which was famous in the ancient world and still is to this very day. Some notable man-made features in the city include the remains of the Temple of Pluto, known as the Plutonium, which was built around a cave which was believed to have acted as a gateway into the underworld. In fact, bulls were offered to the god Pluto here at this site, and these bulls died as a result of breathing in the poisonous gases that were, and still are, emitted from the cave. At the northern end of the city is the Gate of Domitian, which is dedicated to the Emperor Domitian, which acted as the northern entrance into the city. Behind this is a large street which acted as the main north-south road through the city. The city also has a large theatre which seated about 15,000 people. The city also contains a large octagonal building known as a Martirion, which was built in the 5th century AD in the honour of the Apostle Philip, who, tradition states, was martyred in the city by being hung upside down by his ankles. The Bible makes no mention of where and how the Apostle Philip died, so this tradition is neither confirmed nor denied by the Bible. In relation to the Bible, the city's connection with the Bible can be found once in the New Testament's Epistle to the Colossians, where in chapter 4 verses 12 to 13, the city, along with the city of Laodicea, is mentioned by the Apostle Paul in connection with a man called Epaphras. Epaphras may have been the main person responsible for spreading the gospel and starting churches in the cities of Colossae, Laodicea and Hierapolis, based upon Paul's statements in Colossians chapter 1 verse 7 and chapter 4 verses 12 to 13. Seeing all of these cities are situated only a few miles apart from each other in the Lycus Valley, it is therefore quite reasonable to conclude that Epaphras was the main preacher and church planter in the area when Paul wrote Colossians, and that he could well have started the church in Hierapolis. Thank you once again for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe for more new videos every Friday.